at all this water. Alright, we're not going to be on here too long because Chris and I got shit to do. Oh, this water's coming off the fucking roof. Are you serious? Let's see if we can get rid of some of this. There we go. Ain't no swamp ass here. I'm only going to be on here about 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes tops. He's doing some editing right now, some videos. But I wanted to show you all the campground as I'm getting wet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... There we go. That gets rid of some of the water. Absolutely the best place I can tell you I've ever stayed, and we are really ready to go back again next year. It just poured down heavily here, but I kind of wanted to show you like a little bit before it got dark. Once the water comes down. Oh yeah, it rained. It sure did. But once the water gets off the roof, I'll open this window here, and you can see a little bit better. We did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, today, and we leave tomorrow. We're going to drive around a little bit later on to kind of look at some of the RV sites and stuff, and see what people are doing for the holiday and whatnot. But when we got here, our golf cart reservation was only for 2 days. Let me know if you can hear me. It was for 2 days, and I should, Alex, I really should, but I'd have to leave Disney property to pick the shit up. But that would be hilarious. A lot of people see my car with the signs on it say DoorDash and stuff, and they're looking at me like, ooh, you can get DoorDash on here? Yes, you can. You can actually have DoorDash delivered to your campsite. But I wanted to kind of go over a little bit about, like, I think the water's off the roof. Like, why people stay here. I mean, it's just, we've had no issues whatsoever, at all. And, you know, it's incredible. We were locked out of the room the first night because the battery died, but they were at the property within 10 minutes, and they had it fixed. I mean, incredible. I mean, just incredible. Hang on, I gotta put my mask on. Here comes the Disney employee. They'll yell at you. But I had no issues whatsoever checking in. Ran that car. That's a Disney employee car. Are you trying to get me kicked out of here? No issues at all. It's just been incredible. And we're just kind of rambling. This is kind of why I like to do you know, the golf cart, because it's like, I think that fucker just saw me. It's incredible. You can smell the pine. You know, there's no problems with check-in. There's plenty to do and see. You have to plan this type of thing in advance because, you know, it ain't cheap, but, you know, to me, I find it, you know, Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Alex, they make, while you're out and about, you got to wear a mask, but you can see many people are not. And I think the night shift doesn't really give a shit. But this dude back here passed me. He stopped. I think he's trying to chase me. But there is one ahead of me, and they will tell you to wear one, and that's fine, whatever. The biggest thing is, you know, they don't want to get sued. They just don't. They just don't want to get sued. And I don't blame them. Let's go this way. Fuck it. And it's sad because people will sue. But whatever, you know. I pull it down when no one's looking. I don't care. I mean, who are you going to give COVID to? Alright, so here we have some, it looks like maybe some RV site. Yeah. These go for, as long as you're 6 feet away. Yeah, right, I know. But Disney had to tickle the governor so they could open up. Because apparently their original plan to open up was not good enough. These go for about $100 a night, these RV sites. You can see that some people, you know, they really don't care, and then there are people that do care about, like, they'll put up signs and lights and whatnot, and they have some of their own golf carts here, you know. I mean, but you can see there's plenty of space, plenty of privacy. They have some garbage cans here almost everywhere you go. See, these people have lights here in their little cabana. That site's empty, but I'm sure it will be full later. People do bicycles and roller skates and, you know, and all that good stuff. And you get RVs of all sizes here. You know, but the nice thing about this, or any Disney resort like this one here, look at this huge thing. You don't even need to rent a car or do an Uber from the airport. If you stay on property, anywhere on property, there's a comfort station there. They'll come get you at the airport. You just tell them what flight you're on. You know, and they'll come get you. So, I mean, that's a wonderful thing. And then if you're staying here at the campground, do a donut. You're staying here at the campground, you don't need to worry about jack crap. You really don't. What's this? I think we saw this one already. Get you a golf cart. You got bus, boat, monorail transportation, all kinds of stuff. You know? But everyone's here for Labor Day weekend, and believe me, it is full. I'm not kidding you when I say it's full. But look, you're like in the woods, you know? It's just incredible. And a lot of people are very, very friendly. I almost feel like I'm in a national park. I don't actually even feel like I'm actually on, like, at a theme park. It is very peaceful, even with it being crowded. You know, hi doggy. And these guys are getting... We went to Disney World too. Yeah, we did, the last 3 days we did a park. So, Tuesday we got here, we didn't do shit. We just hung out. And Wednesday we went to Hollywood Studios and we did every ride there. Well, I shouldn't say we. I didn't do Tower of Terror. No, thank you. What's up, Monroe? What? You mean 0 to 20? These things are capped at like 18 miles an hour. And then, let's see, Thursday we went to Animal Kingdom. Got kind of wore out there. That's a big park, the biggest park they have. And then today we went to Magic Kingdom. And we did all the rides there. And you can see how they're... Okay, so the Florida resident Disney membership, that's a good question. There are different options for... Yeah, I was a chicken chip. But listen, Alex, I rode Flight of Passage and Chris decided that was not for him. And me being with him 20 years, I can tell you right now that was not for him. Absolutely not. So the Florida Disney membership or annual pass, there are several options. If you're not a Florida resident, you have basically gold and platinum. That's it. And that's all you get. But we have the weekday select, so we can go Monday through Friday, pretty much all year. Like during the middle of the summer and Christmas, times that you don't want to go. We pay $48 a month for 2 people. And we can pretty much go like 300 days a year. So that's a good option. But if you go like with gold, you have more weekend days. It's a little bit more. You can even do weekend on silver. You can do weekend on a lot of them, but we don't want to do the weekend because it's incredibly busy. However, platinum is no blackout days at all, and you can go anytime you want. There is a monthly plan. You have to put down a down payment. Look at everybody in the gift shop. Look at that. You have to prove residency, so a license is the easiest way to do that. But if you have a lease and a utility bill, you're good. You just have to come to Disney Springs and show that, but you're good. A license is the easiest way, but if you have a lease, you're good. So you'll order that online, and then you'll go to Disney Springs and pick it up. All right, it's just that easy. You can pay for it outright if you want to. For 2 people, it's like, I don't know, $700, $800 for 2 people. And if you pay for it outright, it's not bad. Basically, Red, if you go into 3 parks, you've paid for it. That's how much value you get. You go into 3 parks, you've paid for it. With stuff like the campground, you have to pay for that, but you do get a 20% discount on the room rent. You know, and you get 20% on merchandise, and you get 20% on food. So you do have a really good value. And even with their mobile ordering now, which is the way most of the restaurants are working, you still get your 20% if you're logged in. It takes it right off. So it's pretty cool. They really know how to handle pass holder stuff. You also get free parking in the parks. You don't have to pay for parking whatsoever. All right. Let's see. What do we got going on in here? And that's pretty much, I mean, you know, you can, so with Hollywood and Animal Kingdom, we drove there and we just rolled in, showed our pass holder, and we got in. We didn't have to pay to park. This place here is 732 acres. No, meals are not included, unfortunately. But, you know, that's Disney. You know, Disney is not going to give you much of nothing free. But you can eat here pretty cheap. All right, we got a half slab of ribs and 2 sides plus cornbread for $14.99. That is pretty much comparable to what you're going to pay outside of Disney. There are some things like shirts and other retail items that you're going to pay more for. However, most of what you pay here is really not terrible. And the ribs are the best you'll ever eat. I'm telling you now, they're the best you'll ever eat. But yeah, people get real creative with their website, like right here, their RV site. And we have, of course, a lot of people who are coming in for the holiday. And hey, what's up? So yeah, I mean, this is really, I mean, in my opinion, is the best place to stay because you get a lot of amenities. And like with the cabins, you don't have neighbors on any side, like on the other side of the wall kind of thing. And, you know, it's just real peaceful. I mean, it can get noisy, don't get me wrong, but hey, Scratch Queen. So yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of doing a brief little tour here of the campground. It's not your typical campground, I can tell you that. You will see wildlife, you will see deer, you will see all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna go back over here because the last time I was down this way, there was some deer. People are having a gay old time over here. I'm not kidding you. They really are. They're having a great time. And you can see the rain's clearing up. But yeah, you can just smell the pine. It's incredible. I think where I need to be is the other way around, and then I'm gonna head back and get Chris if he's done with his editing. They have bus stops here, so, you know, basketball. So if you want to go to the parks, you have a covered bus stop. I guess the moral of the lesson here is you do get what you pay for. Yeah, we could have, oh, the trip is great, Chris. How are you doing, man? You could have, you know, spent less on the hotel. I get that. But for a 20-year celebration, I'm looking at it like, you know, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and I don't give a fuck. I was just telling everybody, Chris, that I had half slab of ribs, 2 sides of cornbread for $14.99. I mean, so Disney's not always expensive. They get you with the hotel rooms, they get you with park entrance and things like that. But, you know, outside of things, you know, you can rent a boat for $40 for 30 minutes, which is honestly about right. We didn't do that. There was some deer in here earlier. But where we're going now is like towards there's more cabins over here. They have 800 and some cabins, and they have 1,200 RV sites / tent sites. So you're not going to have a problem getting in here. See, there's some RV sites over there. There's one of the. They're handling the virus pretty well. Honestly, I think it's a bit ridiculous, but I mean, they are making you wear face masks. See, right there. So here is what used to be Pioneer Hall, and this is Trails End Restaurant and a bunch of water. So Trails End Restaurant used to be a buffet, and then this was the Hoop-de-Doo show. That was a fucking laugh. I'm telling you now. And then you can do horse-drawn carriage right here. They're still doing that. They're talking about with Hoop-de-Doo that they have to redo the show because right now the show is interactive with guests, and so they can't have that. So they have to redo the show. Once they get that approved by 15 executives and the frickin' governor, they'll reopen. Outside of that, the buffets are going to become family style, so they're going to bring you plates of food, all you can eat type, but you're not going to be going to the buffet. They're going to bring the buffet to you. And they're going to open that up probably within the year. Sad, I know, but that's just the way they have to do it. You guys, I don't know if you can see, but it is spotless. Zero garbage anywhere to be found. Probably got a copyright claim on that with the music, but oh well. Everyone's having a blast over here with the golf carts and shit, you know. You have to drive defensively. But let's see if we can find some deer on the way back. Our cabin is perfect. We have so much shade. Spotless. Again, I cannot even well, see, okay, so Red, they have a restaurant in the Magic Kingdom called Liberty Tree Tavern. And what that is an all-you-can-eat, there's a Mickey bus, all-you-can-eat Thanksgiving dinner buffet. Give me some soda. It's $35 a person. These kids are driving these golf carts, and they're supposed to be 16 years old, and they're not. I always wait the buses on because they have a schedule to keep. I ain't got no schedule. There's a minibus. But you get all you can eat Thanksgiving dinner at Liberty Tree Tavern for $35 per person. All the turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, yams, rolls. Okay, I'll floor it. Hold on. This motherfucker only does like 18 miles an hour. The buses are to take you anywhere, Fred. Anywhere within the resort, 43 square miles. So you can basically from this resort, you can go to any of the parks, and then from the parks you can take another bus if you want to any of the 38 resorts. They make it real easy. No, Aaron, I'm not. I'm actually chilling. They make it real easy for you to get around. So here comes a big one here. Look. Nope. Nope. The bus is free. The bus is free. You can even get a free bus from the airport if you're staying on Disney property. You just tell them what flight you're at, and they'll come get you. So if you're staying at the campground, yes, you do have to rent the golf cart. But believe me, as you can see, we've been driving around, and it's huge. You really can't walk it. I mean, you could, but it'd take you a while. But any of these buses are absolutely free. Is Rookie in here? Let me find a place to pull over and I'll catch up on the chat. There are 2 swimming pools. This will work. So I'm going to show you something real sad. Make sure I got my stuff here. Here we go. Oh, they make you rent one? That's funny. They don't make you rent one here. You don't have to. But believe me, the minute you do, you're not sorry. Oh, we already went through here. That's fine. Some of y'all latecomers, so. Like maybe an hour and a half. The only time it rained, honestly, which kind of surprised me, was the only time it rained. And it was right around dinner time, so I just, we ate and I took a shower and kind of chilled out. Maybe he's working on a couple videos. Now that the rain's done, we're going to drive around and whatever. This campground, like I said, 732 acres. You need a golf cart if you want to entertain yourself. But otherwise, there's plenty of free things in Walt Disney World, and there's plenty of free ways to get around. All right? They're not that greedy that they're going to charge you to get to the park. And honestly, if you don't need to rent a car unless you plan on going into Orlando or to Universal or whatever. What's up, Frank? But you can't really drive a car around much of here either, Red, because it's just the space is kind of limited. But you can still do plenty of car. But yeah, I mean it's a great little place. I really didn't want to work on doing a video with the cabin. I've pretty much been staying off YouTube lately. A couple of dogs. The golf cart is $60 a day, tax inclusive, which really isn't bad. It's yours for the whole time. You know, you can go 24 hours a day. You can go wherever you want to go. Here's another big monster. So yeah, it's well worth it. 700 acres of campground to explore. Plus a lot of the stuff to get to is or by golf cart only or by foot. Walking trail. Yeah, well that's pretty much, what's the going rate in Cedar Key? I'm sure that's probably about right. But I'll tell you what, you ain't gonna get no raggedy golf cart. It'll be fully charged and 100% clean. And, you know, there are, like I said, there are parts of Walt Disney World that are, you know, kind of expensive, but you have to plan for that sort of thing. So I'm saying, if you're gonna come over here, I'm letting you know what you need to do. But this place is fucking pristine. Fucking pristine. I'm looking for deer. And so here they have a hitch. Hey, girlfriend! Here they have an unhitch area. You just pull in there off the side of the road. Unhook your, there's another one. Unhook your Jeep. The crowds are very light, Frank. The most I saw was 50 minutes for Splash Mountain, and that's because everybody wants to do it before they change it over, because people were hollering racism. And so 50 minutes. We went in, we were in there at 8:30 this morning. Everyone's wearing masks. Yep, everyone. Oh, okay. They just don't want to get sued. Yeah, I'm doing all right. How about you, girlfriend? Girlfriend? So we're going to go up to the front real quick so you can kind of see how the check-in looks. Song of the South, I guess there was some stories about slavery and how they made it through. I don't really know, but yeah, the leftist millennials are calling it racist and forced Disney to change the entire ride. So that's what they're doing. I don't know. So there's check-in right there. You pull your RV into this drive-up, drive-through booth, okay? And you give them your information, and they tell you what your site is and all that shit, and you're out. Just like that. Over here is the golf carts. right? So they got plenty to rent, but they will be sold out tonight. There's the main bus stop. This is Overflow Parking. As you can see, a lot of people coming to visit and all that stuff. I'm gonna have to do a U-turn. If you want to do horseback riding, it's over there. All right. Plenty of bus transportation, and it's all free. Oh, are you a member? Oh, okay. Aaron, the dogs are at daycare. They are a little bit on the misbehaving side. Thank you for being a member, Double M. Girlfriend. I did not see that. It doesn't notify me that. That's kind of silly. There's golf cart parking there. So if you want to take the bus, you just drive your golf cart up there. No big deal. All right. Dylan, how are you? So I'm about to go get Chris, and we're going to do our little drive around. Yeah, there's a lot of dogs here, Red, but my two cannot behave. They would bark at anything and everybody, and they would be out of control because they've been sheltered. And my fault, but, you know, they're not mean, they're just very loud and vocal, you know. And they want to let everybody know that they see. Oh yeah, I guess you are. Shit. I didn't even see that. Okay, yeah, okay. They're just little heathens, Red. That's all I can say. But they're happy at daycare. She's got 10 acres they can run around and all that good stuff. So they're happy. She only $36 a day for both of them. Okay, both dogs. That is cheap. So he's in the hitch unhitch area. So he's probably just making sure everything's all good. He ain't got nothing to really unhitch. Yeah, I mean, this place is, I'm trying to find some daggone deer. There's an RV behind us. Yeah, people have scooters, rollerblades, bikes, all kinds of stuff. And the cabins are so peaceful. So peaceful. It is dirt cheap, but she's, you know, she's a Christian girl. She doesn't believe in overcharging people. How do I get the story? I think it's called a story or a timeline or something. So when you upload something, you can choose to put it on a story. I'm not real sure. I've never done it. And as I'm driving through here, we just have a lot of pine and a lot of woodsy smell, and it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I hear that, Frank. Oh, we saved our money. There's some more RVs. You know, we expect it. You know, we don't just, you know, call up and book it. You know, we expect it. We know how much it's going to be. We've done this before. This place is so peaceful, so friendly. It's absolutely astonishing. Our tent site is about 80, and RV site is around 100-ish. And the cabins, although it's not what I paid, but the cabins are roughly $400 a night. I paid $2. Right after they reopened for COVID, I saw that and I snatched it. There are cheaper options, okay, for camping, by far. But for a once a year or once in a lifetime thing like this, I can't. I wish I could. Trust me. I was thinking about that. I was like, you know what? if we could just, fucking security. If we could just go take this bitch through Magic Kingdom, that would be great. You see, Red, buses are everywhere. Yeah, I looked at the campsites. We've stayed in a campsite. We're currently in a cabin. You mean like right now, like going through on the video right now? Yeah, we can do that. Yep, they have electric, they have water, and for RV sites, they have sewer. So, you know, so there's a tent site right there, tent camper site. And you have your water, your sewer, and your electric. See, there's the hose. That's a tent site. That doesn't have sewer, obviously, right? But you have water and electric. No, there's another one. So they're very nice and comfortable, right? Solid pad, grill, table. Very flat. Okay, girlfriend. Woohoo! And see, they have a golf cart and they're doing their cooking and shit. So yeah, absolutely. You can get a very good, comfortable site. You know, $80 a night if you're doing the tent. Sometimes they're cheaper than that. Sometimes they're a little more than that, like over Christmas. But you know, they have comfort stations so you can take a shower. This is a mix between tent and RV, so this one's got the full hookups. These are probably around the $80 mark, Red. But like I said, you get all the amenities. It doesn't cost, you know, 20 cents to run this place, so they have to charge a little bit more. They have 24-hour staff for no matter what. So if you have an issue with anything at 2 o'clock in the morning, they have staff here to help you take care of that. You have a lot of free activities, movie night, popcorn night, s'mores night. See, there's an empty one there. You have a whole bunch of activities here. You just gave a 10-person tent away? Oh, wow. Ask for it back. Okay, so here's a good example here, and then I might head back. But there's the comfort station. So after 11 o'clock, you have your key to get in. So it's not open to the meth heads and whatnot. But you have showers, you have laundry, you have toilet, and all that stuff in there that you need, you know, for when you're on a tent site. Right, so you're not just out here boondocking it. You have somewhere to have some comfort. But yeah, I mean, they even, and here's another thing, and I'm not cracking on this guy's unit here, but a lot of campgrounds do not let units that are over 10 years old, and that one is definitely over 10 years old, and Disney does not have a problem with that. That's why another reason why a lot of people come here, because not everybody can afford a brand new unit. Right, so they're bringing in 20-year-old units, and Disney will let them stay. No problem. They don't care. It's really not an issue. Plus, with the tent sites, you get a campfire pit, and everything's nice and level, you know. Fucking smoke. Hey. Look how that guy did it. Okay, so here's another comfort station. Full-on bathrooms and everything. Yeah, guys, I mean, this is, I mean, it's expensive. It's someplace, you know, you're going to have to save for. But it's definitely well worth it. the fact that you're not going to have any binder stress. Here's some wild turkeys. Who want to see some wild turkeys? Yep. Wild turkeys. Oh, we got to see some wildlife anyway, huh? Alright, we need to find us a unit that's vacant so we can turn around. Yep, pretty much, and all your camping gear, no problem. If you're looking to do like RV, you can actually rent an RV from companies out in Orlando, and you just give them your reservation number, they'll bring the RV, they'll set it up, and then you just come to check in like you're checking into a cabin, and you go to your site and the RV is already there. The problem with that is you pay the RV company a nightly rate and you pay Disney a nightly rate. There's no discount, but you can do it. All right. In the long run, it might be, but I mean, because camping gear is not cheap. What we do is we just kind of save, you know, throughout the year, and we just book it. I mean, we have air conditioning, we have a nice comfortable bed, we have all the modern appliances, we have everything we need. Not that we need it, because we can live without it, but in the summertime, I'm not camping out here in this heat. Hell no. It's pretty cool now because of the rain, but you know, it's fine. I just kind of wanted to show y'all like how clean it is and how peaceful it is and how much room you get. If you're coming to Disney, you don't have to stay on site. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying. But a lot of people hear me talk about it. But yeah, it was 110 here. And you've seen my pictures, but you haven't seen the actual what do you call it? The video. So and then each one is labeled with a name and site number, so you can kind of find it. So it's pretty cool. And then there's not usually an issue, because there's the Disney police. Not usually an issue with troublemakers around here, because they will make you stop. So I'm gonna go get Chris here, and we're gonna drive around and check out some of the stuff and kind of enjoy our last night. Yeah, was it 98? God damn. This is me. Some of these cabins don't have as much shade as others, but some of them, like this one over here, has a lot of shade. So what we did was kind of go through YouTube videos, people showing cabins, and we slowed that shit down, and we found the cabin that we wanted. Now, the nice thing, before I end this, the nice thing about Disney was we told them we wanted to be here at 12 noon, and we wanted a specific cabin number. Not only was our cabin ready at precisely 12 noon, but we got the cabin that we wanted, which is pretty much unheard of. We went into it knowing there was a good possibility that probably wasn't going to get what we wanted, and that was fine. But we got pretty much everything we wanted to get. Oh yeah, Red. You can drive them 24/7. They don't care. Just don't be foolish and, you know, driving drunk and shit. But there's a good example of a cabin. You get a nice little deck. The bed, they have 2 doors. So this one here you're looking at, it goes into the bedroom. That other one's the front door. Um, a sizable amount of pull-in space. You have a outlet there out front for your golf cart. Um, and like I said, a sizable deck. All the wooded trees you can ask for. Well, yeah, if you want to use it, but you can bring it back empty. That's not a problem. They'll charge it. I haven't charged it once, and I'm on full. I haven't charged it once. When we came in here on Tuesday, most of these weren't rented, but they sure are now. New Mexico. So like I said, some of them, like this one, doesn't have a whole lot of trees and stuff, but let's find one that does, to kind of give. There's some that kind of shades the house, but there's a good one. It has a little bit of tree shade, but as you get closer to the back of the loop, you start getting more trees. So yeah, pretty much that's how it is. It's pretty amazing, pretty quiet. You have the pine straw there, not so much as an ounce of trash on the road. You got garbage cans everywhere. It's perfect. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I got. I'm about to go get Chris. I'm almost home. But I hope you enjoyed this little tour. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll probably have some more videos coming up a little bit later. But yep, pretty much this is where we've been for the last 3 or 4 days. And I love it. I'm hooked. And I think that I'm pretty much going to be here from now on. I don't find a reason to stay in a normal hotel room. I really don't. Oh, you said you got to keep it charged. Actually, you don't. Not these. I mean, if you're driving around 3 hours a night, yeah. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. That's all I got for now. Enjoy. Stay safe. Stay fun. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.